to my channel. Today we're doing another driving video. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, it is so shaky here on the freaking bridge. Very, very shaky. I'm gonna see if I can hold this a little bit so it's not too wobbly like you can see. Yeah, very shaky on the bridge. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is just wanted to kind of stop and say hello with you guys and chat a little bit. I just got back from a date, so that was pretty interesting. I met the guy halfway because he lives in Portland and I live over here in Washington, and Portland's in Oregon. So we met like somewhere halfway, but for him it was just like 48-minute drive. For me it was like an hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. So I mean, it was nice. It was pretty nice, but I wish he would have driven to me first, just because I feel like I prefer the guy to drive to me first. Just I feel more comfortable that way. But then I decided, you know what, it's not a bad idea to meet people halfway. I did it before. I met someone halfway before and it was fine. You know, nothing bad. But yeah, I think it was a pretty good date. I feel like maybe it could have been a little bit better, just because like I feel like we only hung out for, I guess it's not too bad, like an hour or so. I don't know, everything, it just felt so rushed and quick, which is better than nothing, I guess. But yeah, it was like probably an hour. I guess that's enough. Yeah, it's normally how much my dates last. They don't last that long, which at least for the first meeting, you know, it's just go out to eat, or you know, go to the park and meet or something. But this time I went to Starbucks and I'm so sorry guys for the camera. We went to Starbucks and got some, you know, drinks there, and then we went to the park a little bit. He asked if I was hungry, but I wasn't. So, you know, I was fine with not going out to eat somewhere. But yeah, it was all right. I don't know. I just it felt like too short for the distance that I've driven. But then again, it's probably not short. I don't know. I haven't gone out in like a very, very long time, so I don't know. But the last guy that I went with, he was kind of a douche. Not kind of, he really was a douchebag. We went out and he didn't even bother to like take me out to eat anywhere. We just went straight to the beach and hung out in his fucking car. And like, I'm not into that shit anymore. Like, he told me he was looking for something serious. Not this guy, not the guy that I went with today, but my last date before this one. He said he was looking for also something serious, but then it's like, the second I got in his car and we stopped on the beach somewhere to like, you know, look at things, he started like, you know, while driving, he just started like touching my head, kind of like that, you know, I don't know, trying to be romantic. And then he like, right when we stopped, he tried to kiss me, and I like, you know, I said no, because I just met the fucking guy, right? And then his mood totally switched, and then we got back in his car to just chill and like, you know, enjoy the beach or whatever. And he started getting all touchy with me, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I'm so over that. So that, no, he asked to hang out again, and yesterday we had a conversation, and I was just like, no thanks. I was just like, you know, I told him, I was like, basically, that day we hung out, you made me feel used, because you straight away, you know, wanted to like basically have sex with me. And I was like, you know, I was like, I felt uncomfortable because your mood totally switched when I said no to having sex and all that stuff, you know. And he's like, yeah, I was disappointed. I was like, when he said he was disappointed, I'm just like in my head like, are you fucking serious? Why? Because I didn't want to fucking have sex with some stranger that I literally just met. And he's like, he even told me in person too. He's like, even like, I like to have sex right away. That's how I start my relationships. I'm like, okay, sure, maybe some people start the relationship like that by jumping straight into sex, but that's not me. I just want to get a fucking no guy first before we jump into like fucking doing it like hyenas, you know. So anyways, he ended up deleting me off Snapchat yesterday just because I told him all that stuff, and I was just like, well, you know, you send the wrong signal by sleeping with a girl on the first. Sorry guys, I got a call actually from the guy that I just went out with. But so yeah, that guy was a fucking douchebag. This guy was nice, you know, he, you know, asked a lot of questions, you know, what I was interested in, and the other guy barely made any conversation. So that shit just reminded me when I was younger, where I was fine with just, you know, hanging on the beach and in the car. But like, that's not my cup of tea. Like, I want, like, for me, I like to be taken out on dates or just nice places like parks. Even the park was nice, you know, go grab a drink at Starbucks, go to, you know, coffee or whatever, and then go to the park. That's fine with me too, you know. It doesn't have to always be dinner, or like, you know, maybe a walk along the beach and grabbing something to eat. But just chilling in somebody's car for a fucking booty call, that's not my interest. Like, I told that guy too before this one, that his name's Jay. The last guy I went on a date with, his name is, well, not Jay, but it starts with a J, right? So, you know, I told Jay that, like, you know, I'm looking for something serious. On my dating apps or whatever, it says on there, I'm looking for something serious and not hooking up. And correct me if I'm wrong, but if a guy wants to try to sleep with you on the first time you meet, that my assumption is you just want to fuck and you just want to hit it, and then that way, but I just was not into it because he was just so aggressive with trying to convince me to like sleep with him and shit, and I was just like, I'm not interested. Like, no thanks, no thanks. But this guy, you know, we had a pretty good time. He's friendly. He said, you know, you can come out to Portland next time if you want. I can show you around and stuff. So we met in like Longview, Washington, which is, you know, we're both not really familiar with that area. I've driven around there a couple of times actually, but I've never really hung out there except stopping twice to go to like pet stores and the hospital for my mom. But other than that, I've never really been, you know. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place, guys. Ugh, I don't know, I'm just all over the place. It is hot. I have coral in the car. I bought 4 of them, 4 corals, and then I stopped to get 2 snails as well from the Petco over there. And now we're almost home, about 20-ish minutes or so, not too long, but I don't know, it feels weird going out on dates. I don't know. He has this COVID shot, he said. His first one, he's waiting for his second one. I don't have mine at all, which is probably a good idea to get it, but I'm a little bit nervous because, you know, you hear negative things about the shots and stuff. But anyways, speaking on, back to the day, pretty fun. Will I meet with him again? Maybe. I mean, I'm still trying to read into it. Like, I just wish people were more slow down and just not quick to jump into like the physical stuff, you know. I don't know, I saw him checking me out. Like, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but you know when you can tell someone's giving you like a body check, like checking you out or whatever, and then he told me, he's like, you're really sexy. Things like that. He's like, you're really pretty, you're hot or whatever, and I'm just like, oh, thank you. And he's like, he's the guy who's been wanting to buy me lingerie. It's taken us like, we've spoken for like, you know, a few months now, and we finally ended up meeting up. It was a long overdue time, so yeah, it was nice. The one thing I'm not so sure about is because he didn't meet me really halfway, which is not really a big deal because we met in Longview, which for me is like an hour and a half drive to me to the location where we both wanted to meet halfway, right? For him it was 48 minutes, but now he's asking me to go over there, and it's like, he never wants, I feel like he doesn't really want to put effort in to come all the way to me, which is, I understand, because it's kind of a far drive. I don't blame him, because I wouldn't really want to go all the way to Portland either. I don't know, I'm nervous because I've never really driven that far besides today. Like, that's the only distance I've ever driven far. What the hell is this person doing? Weird. I have my Arby's cup. But I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I think it'll be fun to go over there, but I'm not 100% sure again. Yeah, I just want to take my time and just not rush things, because I don't know. Like, I'm 26. I am ready for a relationship, but I don't want to settle. Like, I've seen so many people settle, like, in my life right now, where they're not in the, I don't want to say perfect relationship. No relationship is perfect, but there are things where they should leave and they're not leaving. Either because they have a family, or, you know, this and that, but it's just like, I don't want to end up being in that situation. I know it's probably easier said than done to just leave a relationship, so I don't know. And again, I'm sorry guys, I'm kind of all over the place today with this video. I don't even know half of what I'm saying, just all over the place. I'm tired, it is hot, I'm ready to go home. Oh man, my AC works perfect, guys, when it's like cold, which is here. The weather here is gloomy, but then when I get home, or no, when I go to like Longview over there an hour away, it was sunny and hot and gorgeous, and here it's just like poop. And honestly, I realized living in a small town, I'm missing out on a lot of things. It's really sad. I'm missing out on so much things. I'm missing out on life. You know, I don't know. I have some thinking to do, really. Like, I could move to Olympia with my brother in an apartment, but we hardly get along. Like, every time he visits, he's just like a complete a-hole. We always butt heads. Like, I know people can be like, oh, siblings butt head, but it can get pretty bad, you know. So I don't know if I want to live with him, because he's kind of a picky guy too. Like, he's a very picky, like, he has a roommate, and he's very picky with his roommates. Oh, my roommate, this and that, and he complains all the time about his roommate, and I'm just like, it's only yesterday, you gotta compromise. And he's like, it's just like, they got out of hand. Arguments only, of course, never physically fought, but just verbal fights, I guess. I don't know. So I don't know, but I could move in with him because he has a 2-bedroom apartment, but he has a roommate now, so maybe if his roommate moves out, I can do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been crazy. Dating is just a lot of work, especially with COVID. It was just super weird. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm might see the guy again, but I think I want to wait a little bit before I decide that, because I have to drive to Portland, and I've never driven that far. Like, I've only driven an hour and 30 minutes far, which I know sounds ridiculous for someone who's 26, but it's not a big deal. I think I'm just making things a bigger deal than what they really are, you know? But it'll be fun. It'll be fun maybe to just, you know, go there. He said he'll take me out, you know, can show me around the city, and, you know, go and eat, and maybe do a little shopping. I don't know, but yeah, we'll see. We will see what happens. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I had Arby's for the first time, and that was interesting. It was not bad. I mean, the curly fries were the best, but the sandwich that I got was like this buffalo chicken one, spicy as hell, and now my stomach is not happy. Thankfully, I'm almost home, guys. Like 5 more minutes or so, and we are home. Home. It feels so good to be home. Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. But anyways, yeah. Last guy I went on a date with, his name started with a J. He was a fucking douchebag, an idiot. Thank God I didn't meet up with him for the second time. And then this guy was much better than the last guy. Really nice. It was a really short time, so I can't say much because I feel like I don't know him that well. Obviously, it's the first time we're meeting, but we've been talking for months, but first time officially meeting. So yeah, I don't know. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, guys. It's because I'm trying to focus on the road, as you can see here, you know. And I'm sorry for the camera shaking. You know, I don't want to take my hands off the wheel. I want to focus on, you know, what's in front of me, and just look straight while I talk to you guys, and maybe take a quick glance and things like that. So yeah, if you guys want to know more date story times, let me know. There was some person who commented about asking about me to do like story times, dating story times, or my craziest dating story. I have another one that I want to share, but I'm not going to do it in this video because we're almost home. So hopefully she likes this video that I made today, just talking a little bit about my dating experience. I think she was asking for relationships, but I haven't really had that many relationships. I've just been in the dating scenes of like, what is it? I've been mainly into casual dating. Like, that's it. I haven't really had that many relationships, like 3 maybe, which is not a lot for someone my age, I feel. But you know, I have story times from date times, and you know, flings and things like that. Well, yeah, let's go last minute. What is it with people deciding to turn last minute? Idiots, I swear. They're just trying to kill me today. Whew, man, oh man. So I'm home, got my corals in the car. I'm excited. Oh fuck. My car did great. It did not stop like I thought it would. I mean, I didn't really think it would, because it's never really stopped like that. But if I left my lights on once before, and it was a bad idea, because obviously my car didn't turn on for a second, but then I turned it back off, left it for like a couple seconds, and then turned back on. So I gotta remember to always keep my lights off. I think I've only driven like twice in this car, and I believe it or not, twice, and I barely discovered that under my seats over here in the front there's some blue lights I never knew before. So I'm discovering new things about my car daily. Anyways, guys, I love you. I hope you like this video. Let me know if you want more dating times, story times, and things like that. I can do more while I'm driving, or while I'm sitting and eating, or just sitting. I don't know, whatever you guys want me to do. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Excuse me. Wow, sorry, I had soda and I'm very, very burpy. Ooh, so sorry. That is not attractive. I am so sorry, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.